Hey YouTube, I'm back real quick. I thought I got off at 3, but it looks like I don't get off until 4. So that's my fault. But real quick, I just wanted to touch on this and kind of finish this part off. We were talking about negativity in relationships and how we look to fill a void, and once we find that relationship that's beneficial to us, we tend to lose sight of who we are a lot of times. We feel like that we are getting rebuilt. Someone else is building us up, or someone else are supplying our needs. So that negativity has now subsided for the time being. It no longer lives here as far as we're concerned when we're in a happy zone and we're getting everything that we need in life. But we still we still are a little naive, and this is the life of the woman. I mean, regardless of whether or not you really want to take heed, because some people go in and out and they never really confront the situation at all. Grandmamas, great grandmamas, it just happened from beginning, and it's still going on. So we still a little naive to the fact that now we're in this relationship and all of our problems are over. So we never addressed, or we never talked about those the hidden pain, the negative experiences, all of those things that triggered our behavior to react in the worst way a lot of times. Because a lot of us, when we act the fool, we act the fool. But if you have faced or come to address those issues, sometimes we step back. We think about what we could do and how we would go about doing it. But then we think about the things that we're risking, whether it be our family, whether it be our children. It doesn't matter. We think about how we approach a situation and we come at it differently. We come at it from a better standpoint because we have taught ourselves that we're not going to win by lashing out and being the bad guy every single time that somebody come at us indifferent. We just ain't going to do it. And it's called picking your battles a lot of times. But a lot of us, we don't know how to pick our battles. We just battle everything we see, and that's only because we probably learned it from someone else. And so we have grown tough skin, and we just continue to be tough. But when you are put on a certain stage or given a platform, we give ourselves a platform for the world to look at when we're on YouTube, for example. And then all of a sudden, someone says something about you or comments about you and make light of a situation that you may have been talking about, or make light of how you look, something that would trigger a negative response from you. And what we do, girl, we just give it to them. We just give it to them. And me personally, I'm not going to say that I wouldn't do the same thing, but it's really easy for me to ignore somebody, block them out, whatever, because they're not my life. I have so much other stuff going on, but a lot of times people don't know how to block certain things out because they've never addressed those issues in their life. They just know how to fight. And it's so in relationships, it's still we're still naive. And when we're naive, we're unaware of certain things that are happening right up under our nose a lot of times in our relationships. We don't even we're not even aware that your child could be smoking weed, or on drugs, or your baby might be walking around here 3 or 4 months pregnant and you ain't noticed. Your better half probably been seeing somebody else for the past several months to a year, and you just unaware. So when it all hits you at one time, then you're the victim. But the thing about it is we become so focused on everything else because we have tried everything in life to block out this negative reaction, this negative vibe, these emotional feelings of anger. We have been fighting for a very long time. So it put us at a psychological mindset where we just missing a whole lot of things that just go over our head. We don't even understand, and everybody always talking about playing chess and not checkers and all that kind of stuff. What does that actually mean? Do you know how to play checkers or even chess? Just because somebody come talk bad about you in order to win, you got to go and trump them or whatever? No. Life is so much important. Why beef on YouTube? There's no reason why we cannot find other constructive ways to live our lives and have an outlet. So when we're in these relationships, regardless of where we at, we did not allow time. We didn't even allow time to mentally think about, okay, let me see, what is this person's intentions? Okay, I know that he have 3 children and 3 baby mamas. I don't have any young children. So would that be a problem with the baby mamas? Is he still dealing with the baby mamas? Or am I going to feel some kind of way because I have to possibly intertwine with these children? You don't think anything about that. So because you are so gung-ho, so ready to start a new life, you end up putting yourself in a position to where you're unhappy again because now you have to find a way to gel with the children, the baby mamas. You ain't even got no young children of your own. So you splitting up this man's time, and you never thought about if that would even make you happy. So we are blinded a lot of times. We could be in a fresh new relationship, because we basking in the compliments and we basking in the dinners and, the nights out on the town and everything. And, about 4 to 6 months in, man done got a key to your house, done got a key to your car. Just coming and going when he want to. And that's not okay. If you live by yourself, regardless of whether or not they pay a bill, they still need to knock when they come to the door. And matter of fact, they need to call before they come. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's too early in a relationship to get that blind to where things can have a potential of blowing up. And you can look at it on any different level. You come out here, you want to be friends with somebody, or you think y'all have the same intentions, but you didn't even give the friendship time to develop. So now, yet and still, you want to all of a sudden clown because this is a relationship that was built on what? It wasn't built on time, I can tell you that. So we go around making a lot of crucial decisions spontaneously. That was a big one. We go around making crucial decisions spontaneously. And we just go on a whim. We just go out there. We stepping out of the boat into the water. We just focused on that one particular thing, but it ain't Jesus. So next thing you know, while you focus on that one thing, everything else around you is just drowning. So by the time you turn around, you done just prematurely did everything. And now you wonder why life went so wrong and why people have mistreated you. Well, it all starts from within. You have to be very smart to pay attention to those things that matter to you. But if you blocked in by a lot of negativity and anger, it will make you naive to the point where you just become mentally unaware of what's going on around you. And that's what you call being asleep. You know, you're not big and bad just because you have the most words and you can spit out a whole lot of lingo quicker and you make it sound good and then you make it flow right and you make everything come to the point where, okay, that girl said that thing, but at the end of the day, you're still looking around wondering what I'm going to do next. You have to be gifted mentally. Think about the things that's happening within you, within your life, within your family. Think about your children, what they are absorbing. Teach your children to think and to think ahead of the game. Advance their knowledge and to understand if they get pissed off, is it worth getting pissed off about? If you getting into a fight or getting into some type of argument with somebody, think about what you arguing about. If somebody comes and says something about you on Facebook, do you want to risk all of your subscribers, or do you want to risk getting cut off? Do you want to risk your relationship? You know, just think about everything. What are you risking? Just because somebody said something. At some point in time in your life, you have to develop better patterns, better habits about how we handle business. And this whole series about negativity is meant to empower women who want to move differently, who want to think about life in a way that's going to excel them going forward. You know, finding something better to think about, something better to put your time into, and address those things that only is beneficial to you. You know, don't insert yourself in situations that's only going to cause you to fall. It's not worth it. If that person is nobody that you have been knowing long enough, you know, if y'all have not developed some type of relationship outside of what you see on the screen, don't do it. It's really not worth it. And so that's how you get a lot of other negative people coming into your life like they know you. And they can talk to you and treat you any kind of way because you don't know what you can and can't take. So because you're so busy fighting off every small thing that before you know it, you so damaged. It's like, now you done lost control over a whole lot of things in life. All because of people you don't know. So we have to stay strong, stay positive, and stay mentally prepared. Nobody says you have to respond right away. Nobody says you have to make an approach right away. Think about how to do things strategically in your relationships, dealing with your children, your marriage, whatever. And get to know you first. Get to know any repercussion is going to develop how for you. Anything that you say or any move that you make is going to be better for you in what way? You know, so as long as you can find yourself in a better position when you come out of a situation, then that's what you need to focus on. Is how do you come out on top in the end? So I just want to give y'all ladies that out there and talk about that and end it on a good note. I'll probably come back again over the weekend and probably talk about something else that's going to then lead up to other growth aspects about black women. I mean, I only know black women. So let's keep it 100, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one.